Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is the Walking Dead Road to Survival Raid Tournament Update. So in this video, I'm going to go through a couple of the top factions, and also I'm going to do a few raids trying to keep and help my team stay in that top 25, because top 25 is decent prizes. Once you drop out of top 25, it goes like to almost nothing. But several people in the comments, they say, you know, what's it like? What are some of the other factions? You can see right there, Cobra Kai, very legit, 136,000, almost 137,000 trophies. Let me know what it's like on your faction, what the top faction score is. But let's take a quick peek at a couple of these. I'll scroll through. You can see Chaz, 70, almost 7,600. Who else we got in here? You got Keezer, 7,800. Big Red MF for 13,000. Ridiculous teams there with him as well too. I mean, all his weapons are like 350, 360. They're crazy. You can see Tilt, 10,000. But some pretty high scores in there. 5,700 J. And a few other in there as well too. So let's take a look at the number 2 faction. You can see all that remains, and I don't think you're going to see anybody over 13,000. Looks like Big Red is just taking it down right now. So as I said before, there's a few of the people. You see some of the names that we raid from time to time. And the other question I get on a pretty regular basis is, why am I not in one of these top factions? I'm cool with a lot of them. I get invitations on a pretty regular basis. But I've got some unfinished business with Diabolic. I got some new players, got some people that I gamed with before. So we're just trying to rebuild a little bit. I'm comfortable where I'm at right now, but I will ultimately do some wars with these other factions and also you know, join them from time to time as well too. So let me get a few raids and get back to the point of this video, which is getting some extra points from my faction and trying to stay in the top 25 here. So we're going to use Sacred Smash quite a bit in this video, because most of my other teams, you can see Hurt You Deep, I got people out on scavenging missions. So I'm trying to actually get a couple of these characters up to level 80. You can see Andrea, also Kenny, they're both in factions. So let's flip through real quick, find a new opponent, and we'll take Amy. Amy is level 80. Got an Omid in there, and we're going to go Sacred Smash. I mean, I really don't have a choice. And let's see how we do versus this blue. It's all blue, so we should do okay. First turn kill is always nice. Let's see if we can get Omid in the second turn. That's nice. And now we're just we're in good shape, because we can go ahead and deep strike with Lee. Get a little emergency care for some spot hills, and we can get a little Jesus Slash. So good stuff. Alright, that'll help get a few trophies for my faction. I should have did a raid-a-thon tonight. I was going to live stream it. There's 16 trophies. We'll take those and take every little bit we can get. And real quick, just take a look. You see? Looks like Headshot's making a little bit of a move. I ask you answer. So a lot of people around that 25,000 range. I'm doing all I can. I think I'm a little bit over 2,000. I wasn't super active. All right, we got Red, and he is in the Kingdom. So because he's got some yellow, shouldn't be too tough for us. Wow, it was. Why am I hitting Dwayne? Oh man, I don't want to hit him. That made no sense at all. Sorry, people. I'm avoiding Dwayne for a second because he's just going to fill up everybody's AR. That was a mistake on my part. Let's go ahead and get emergency care working. That's going to kill Dwayne. But by the time they get an attack, they're not going to get an attack. So sloppy start, but we were able to bail it out. I was just face rolling. I was like, let's just hit somebody. Yeah, you don't want to hit him first. You want to kill him last. All right, so Jane says, all right, did not get a first turn Andrea kill. Okay. So can we get a Carl kill? No, we can't. We're going to get pinned down. That's all right. This is going to go fast. Bear with me here. So Michonne and little Jesus action there, and we can go and execute and get this done. Keep in mind, Sawyer with this team is AR 4 out of 10, so he's still super slow right now. Once I get him up to 10, we're going to be in some good shape. Go ahead and take Andrew down. That one shot there. That's always nice. I can live with little Carl hit me. Not a big deal. And let's go ahead, deep strike, and finish it up. Just speed raiding here right now just to help get a few more trophies. I want to get a raid video up since I had my full energy. And you know what? I'm going to skip around a little bit. Skip around. Skip around. Skip up, and get down. Can we get somebody top 100? This is why I got to build my rating back up, because once I drop down to like 125, 130, I'm not catching. Here's rank 81. And you guys did see I rated somebody top 10 earlier today and pulled out the victory. He's still working on his weapons though a little bit. We have a little bit of trouble with our boy Heath here, so I'm going to go ahead and Jesus strike him so he doesn't wreck my team. And let's see if we can't get... Oh, we got Andrea out of play. That's always exceptional. And take him down. Why didn't I do my deep strike combo? That's fine. Deep strike. And we'll get one more quick raid in for you guys. Skip around just a little bit, see if we can get somebody a little bit more legit. Can we get another top? I don't want to skip around all day. But that was the other question, is people said, why aren't you rating, top 20, top 30? Because my rating's outside the top 100, I'd have to skip around and just waste food for hours to get enough opponents. So what I'm going to have to do is just be more consistent with my wins, and then I'll start to see that 30, 40, 50 range. All right, let's get a couple more skips, and then we'll just go with it. All right, Lisa, you're the lucky contestant. First turn kill is nice. How about Tyrese? How about Tyrese with a Jesus strike? That is sweet. Sweetness. And Andrea is going to get, you know what, we're going to deep strike Caroline, and we'll go ahead and finish it off with some disarmament. Michonne looks like a beast with that buff. So that's a little bit of the raid tournament update. 6 raids, and this is kind of a new team I'm working on, especially why Hurt You Deep is kind of in repair mode. They're scavenging. This is Sacred Smash. I've raided with it a couple times, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with how it works. And keep in mind, once Sawyer/Carver is maxed in his AR, that stun ability of his is going to be ridiculous. So if we go in, like once again, let's edit team. 300% damage and stun for 1 turn up to 3 enemies. So that stun is just crazy, crazy good. But it's slow right now, so once I get it maxed out, it's going to be fast. And you're talking about second turn stun. It definitely could be a game changer. 2 tanks, a healer. Jesus is the heavy hitter, and then a lockdown person to sort of CC, a little bit of crowd control there. So thanks for watching. My name's Killshot. Give this video a thumbs up. This is Raid Tournament Update and Sacred Smash. Peace.